All right, let me get this closer so you can see it here. Okay, so wow, how appropriate with this Four of Swords when I talked about, taking a step back, reassessing. That's kind of what we're doing here. This is like rest, seeing things from a whole different perspective, contemplating. And so the fact that there's also another four, this very much could be regarding home or a move. This also, I feel like when I was getting the word planning, there could be plans to move, or there's even, I'm picking up like there could be drawings or architecture plans, like something's ready to go, but there's a delay. There could also be a delay here because of there isn't possibly enough money. The money's kind of a little off balance, or waiting. There's a delay in building. Maybe this could be a delay because of the weather. Could also be a delay because of some type of waiting for some loan or construction. Excuse me. Some construction materials, or even some like vehicles to come through. So there's a delay or a timeout. The Chariot in the challenge position is, this could be somebody that's being very aggressive, maybe exerting their power in some way. This could be you, where you're being pulled in too many different directions, because it's almost like this card's in reverse in my challenge position. Like there's, what once was stable or control, there's a lack of control. And this could be within the home. This could have something like there's an influence of your past. The past is here. I mean, this is definitely, you may have to go backwards to go forwards. The King of Wands is here, and he or she, they're looking back in this reading for me. And especially with the Six of Cups here, which to me represents history. I feel like for some of you, there may be a decision, especially with two kings. Now, these could also be female. We have your sign, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, represented by air, or the air signs, and the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And there may be a choice to make between two people in your life, male or female. So now there could also be, I hear, a division, like there's a division or wanting to control something about the home or the family, maybe the family finances. This may even be, I'm getting like somebody, I feel like this has happened where could be something with, I'm getting like pulling at someone's heartstrings, but I feel like this duality, or wanting control or power, may have something to do with an estate or a will, and maybe that's why I was picking up legalities. This could even be with land. Like there's some legal paperwork that needs to go through. Remember, I was getting secrets earlier, so I feel like there could be a secret in terms of someone's passing. And this could be even a lawsuit. Because I was getting, I wonder if this could be something that's happened with a motor vehicle, like, somebody like drunk driving or DUI, or And there's some lawsuit, like this has been going on. This is not like I feel, but it's been going on, like a lot of legalities, red tape, something like that. Now, I also feel this in a very kind of CEO kind of way, where there's like a changing of the guards. This could be in the political realm, but this could also be like in the workplace, or something changing within the structure or the family unit is how I'm hearing it. Now, I also feel that there could be some type of reunion or getting together. Now, I'm filming this, it's still September. We're still in the retrograde. So I don't know if this is part of the energy, because as soon as I start doing a reading, it's from that time onward. So letting go of the past, I think, is going to be very important. And for some of you, it's looking back to the past, as I said. And also this is a trip back home, but this could also be running into somebody from your past, or like a past loved one. This could be somebody that you went to high school with, somebody you went to elementary school with, somebody in college, or, fraternity, sorority, or, you meet them on Facebook, LinkedIn, somebody you used to work with that you're meeting up with. And then some of you may have a choice to make between, somebody that you meet up with. For others, I feel like it's letting go of the past so that somebody new, like the King of Wands or Queen of Wands, can come in. But I feel like there is a foundation that is trying to be laid down. There's structure that is going to be needed, and a stability. Because I feel like there's a restructuring of something. Maybe it's the way that you think about yourself, or the way you think about your past, or the way you think about someone from the past. But I also kind of see this almost a little bit with the Chariot here. It's like there's a bit of duality that may go back to childhood. Because the Chariot being in the challenge position, there could be something with that, like they're not on the same page. It may also be a message to balance out the fiery aspects in you and the more air side, like the logic and the passionate, the creative side. Not that that's not in an air sign, but, to be careful of extremes, that what's going to help you is to find the balance. Also be careful of working too much, because with this, I feel like there's just so much on your shoulders, that there's a lot weighing on you, that you don't want to get to this point where you're just so exhausted. Now, for some of you, I feel that there's the possibility of a trip back home, as I stated, wherever home is for you. I'm also getting something about, okay, this is, I'm going back to legal. I wonder if this is something about DNA. It could be like paternity testing or something, but I feel like this is, family roots or the family tree, like someone's tracing their history. Now, this could be also for medical reasons. And I think it's very important too, So I'm getting like ancestry, like looking up someone's, not just their past, but, and not just DNA, but, the family tree, family history, is going to be of importance in some aspect. But there's something about somebody is going away for a while. So this could be, it could be a vacation, but I feel like someone's going away to a place where, I don't know, I heard like repeat offender. So I wonder if this is possibly like a prison or jail, but I feel like this goes back to the addiction, where someone's having a hard time of this a circular addiction that they can't let go of, whether it's a person, but I feel more like it's a substance or drinking or prescription medication or, back to the DUI or something like that. I just get like it's toxic. There's some toxicity that needs to be taken out or some cleansing. And maybe this is where, I was picking up earlier on the cancer, cutting out the cancer, physically or metaphorically speaking. So there's lots of messages here. I'm getting also that I feel like somebody's building an empire or they're trying to. There's, the fours also speak to new beginnings. So it's like something new is trying to emerge. Let me add these up. 8, 6 is 14. So that's a 5. 7 is 12, which is 3. I feel like one of the messages is don't rush into something before you, make sure you have all the facts and all the knowledge. Don't just rush in and go and do something. It's like a heads up, forewarned is forearmed. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. I'm really focused on the King of Wands here, and it's just pause for a minute is kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Look before you leap. Don't be too reckless. And maybe that's why the King of Swords here, to kind of even out this wanting, this passion, this desire, this energy, where they just want to, look how red and fiery. And this is the cool aspect of you, the contemplative, the more cognitive, thinking things through. Because this is the underlying theme. So it's finding the balance between these two within you. And it could also be that, you're being pulled in so many different directions. It's difficult to handle. Whether, it could be work, and then it's, you're traveling, and then there's family, and then money, financial issues. So lots going on for you, Gemini. And I really feel like, a home is where the heart is. And some of you are really deciding, especially with these 2 4s, on where to move. And some of you may be choosing to move back home. There's a need to save up some money. See, it's like to hang on to money, because with us in the challenge position, there's been too much spending or, too much going out compared to what's going in. So lots of strong messages here for you.